Good morning, y'all. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina. And the one good part about this bad weather that we're getting are these colorful sunrises. This weather is killing me, as I'm sure it's killing a lot of you guys. I can't complain too much though, because we are definitely getting some bad weather. It's still very rough off our coast. It's a solid almost 5 foot at Egmont Key today. Offshore, it's even more bumpy. This storm is just totally stalling out in the northern Gulf, which is going to keep it bumpy off our coast, unfortunately. It's only blowing about 9-10 knots onshore, but just offshore, it's blowing a solid 25, gusting to 30 right now. So very frustrating weather. It was supposed to be calming down today, getting okay tomorrow. Now it's looking even more bumpy tomorrow than it is today. Thursday calms down a little bit. Friday it starts to calm down. Saturday looks good. Sunday it starts to creep right back up. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week look bad. This is really, really tough weather right now. Got a tropical system, Hurricane Sally, just stalling in the Gulf of Mexico, sitting and dumping wind, rain, and storms. Historic levels of flooding and rain expected from Hurricane Sally in the northern Gulf. So again, I'm really frustrated, and this weather really stinks. That pelican just landed on the other one's head. That's funny. There's a smile to start the day. But as I was saying, I'm really frustrated and annoyed with the weather we're getting here. But again, can't really complain too much, as our friends in the northern Gulf are buckling down for almost 72 hours of hurricane force winds and crazy rain. So yes, it really stinks to have to cancel trips and really stinks to have such bad weather, but at least we're missing the brunt of this storm. Sally's dumping historic levels of rain from almost Destin to almost Gulfport, Mississippi. I mean, it's 3 states, 3 coastal areas expecting crazy levels of rain and storm surge, and this storm is just going to sit there. Here in our area, as I mentioned, it was supposed to be calming down, but since this storm is just sitting there, it's not really calming down for us. So we're watching the weather closely. We'll keep you guys updated. If you have a trip booked, we'll make sure to reach out to you if we have to change anything. But I'm just hoping and praying this storm will get out of the Gulf, get away from the northern Gulf, and our friends up there along the coast in Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. And it will finally calm down for them and us, because Sally sitting in the Gulf is not good for anybody. At least we have some beautiful sunrises to watch as these upper level clouds reflect a lot of that sunlight as the sun creeps over the horizon. If you look to our west, still very cloudy out there. We got some big storms down to our southwest that might be creeping up today. We shouldn't be as rainy the next couple days. It's just going to be pretty darn windy and bumpy offshore. So we might be able to creep out there to the islands today, do our Egmont Key Ferry. And it looks like Friday and Saturday is going to be the best days if you want to get out to the island or go dolphin watching. Those are the days with the lowest rain chances, especially Saturday. Saturday looks the best. Beautiful start to the day with terrible weather. And all we can do is keep our eye on things. So keep your eye on the weather and be patient. And just be thankful we're not dealing with the brunt of this storm. As you can see here, I don't know if you can really tell from the video, but the water is literally sand colored. We have literally almost white water, just complete sand stirred up in the water. Lot of issues, causing a lot of issues for us. Yesterday we had 3 boats blowing the sand back. We had a team of 4 to 5 people digging trenches in the beach. Yesterday we made a big sandcastle. I'll show you. Holy moly, what was that? Something big jumped. I missed it. But as I was saying, yesterday we made a big sandcastle to try to redirect the sand because the city drainage gets clogged with sand, and it finally unclogged itself, and instead of draining straight, it decided to drain right underneath our boats and push all that sand under our boats. So yesterday, since no one from the city would come out and help us, we had to do it ourselves. And you can see there, we built ourselves a little wall, and on the other side of that wall we made a little trench, so that way the city drain will drain straight, and instead of pushing the sand towards us, it'll just push it out on the tip of that beach, which is already ridiculously big anyway. So we're just trying to stop the sand from creeping closer to the dock. Right now is almost high tide. When it's low tide, that sand, dry land, is almost up to our dock. So we're fighting that bad. This rough weather definitely pushes more and more sand our way, which is not good. So a lot of stuff here going on inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Even though we're not running trips, still got a lot going on. But it is what it is, part of it, right? Staying positive and looking towards the future. We got some great fishing ahead of us once this weather calms down. And this weather has been so bumpy and so turbulent for so long. Those fish are going to be so excited once it finally calms down. So looking forward to getting back out there and getting on these fish and getting our payback for our time off. Y'all have a great day. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody stays dry, and hopefully everybody stays safe out there with this crazy weather going on. We'll see you soon inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Thanks, David DeVoe, for sending some stars. I appreciate it. Helps lift my spirits this morning. I'm legitimately starting to get depressed about this weather. Y'all have a great day. Tight lines.